Hello, this is an extra from gojenn, my podcast, and I did vlog for September or Vlogtember. I'm going to play with a birthday present. These are the Faber Castell 12 gel sticks, and I have seen at least 2 reviews. One was Kelly Donovan, and one is Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, who compared gel sticks to the Faber Castell gelatos. Price-wise, the gel sticks are marketed for children, and they are less than half the price of the gelatos. You get a set of 12 gelatos, and 12 gel sticks is here. This is what you get. It comes with a brush, and the gelatos are much more expensive, and I think you get 3 or 4 in a package. So, yay. Happy birthday to me. Thank you to my daughter. Whoopee. I already have a sheet of mixed media paper. Let me make sure. Yes, this is mixed media paper from Canson, and I have already drawn out the artist trading card sizes on the back of this paper. I'm just going to flip it over and play. Okay, Jen, you got any ideas of what you want to do? No. I just want to work on a background for some gelatos. Golly people, for some ATC, artist trading cards. And I'm going to draw on the other side, not with the markings for the sizes. And then I'm just going to cut them up once I'm done, and that seems to work a lot better for me. Because who cares, right? My daughter gave these to me at dinner tonight for my birthday, and so everybody got to try it and see what you think and everything. And the consensus is it's like lipstick. So, oh, it is. It's like lipstick. That was a red. Can you see? It sticks out, and it feels very much like lipstick. Creamy. Purple. And let's see, yellow. Let me do some yellow over here. Backgrounds don't have to be anything in particular but color. So that is really good for somebody like me who is not an artiste. I'm a hobbyist. And to me, okay, you see the length of it. It is very much like a tube of lipstick. But I was trying to get that end off. It doesn't work that way. We'll make this one kind of fall colors, maybe with the brown. It is kind of odd, and you can see the paper is not smooth because, you know, this is the mixed media paper, and it's got a little bit of tooth to it. I'll put a little green just to see. All right, hold on, and I'm going to get my water and pen. Or, drawing aqua pen to hold on. Okay, I have a water pen, a water brush. This has water in the end of it. It has a tube with water in it. And then I have a cup of water for rinsing. So let's have a little moment of truth here, shall we? What's it going to do? Ooh. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? I'm sure that was on some science fiction movie where they were saying, there's a monster! That just blended completely. Completely. Let's move into the orange. Okay, it does away with the what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say where the crayon made the mark, that just goes into complete smoothness. Okay, the brown is not wanting to as much. Let's see why. Okay, it is. There it goes. Maybe because it's a little darker, I'm still seeing like the crayon mark. Whereas the other two have blended completely away. This is still being able to see the mark. She said. That one is not doing as much of a disappearing. Well, there it kind of goes. I think it's just maybe taking a little bit longer to dissolve in the water. And plus this brown is kind of a reddish, muddy brown. It's not, chipmunk brown. Is there such a color, chipmunk brown? Y'all still there? Everybody still there? Do you see what I'm saying as far as the mark is still there? Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what the green does. Because the yellow and the orange, they just disappeared instantly. Have these been sitting on the paper longer? No. I don't know. Probably if you read the instructions on the back of the box, it would tell you. And that is running, the brown is running into the green. Let's see if a paper towel would help. Oh, that didn't work. I hate it when that happens, when you think something's going to work and it doesn't. The green, this is orange. The orange and the yellow just completely went away. The drawing marks. This is still staying pretty good. And the green, I didn't put down as much green. I shall have to try the green with a bigger swatch. Okay, I'm going to leave that kind of saturated and just see what happens. I think the brown next to the green, it's not pretty. All right, let's switch sides here. I'm going to do the pink first over here just because it's the palest, and the palest color on the other side seemed to work. So let me just look at this. I would call this like a Caucasian pink. Just because if I said skin tone, nope, that's not a lot of people's skin tone. It's not really mine either, but okay, that's just blending away into nothing, which is what I wanted. Are you seeing? And when I'm saying that it's blending or disappearing, I'm saying that the water has turned completely into pigment rather than stay in pigment on the page. Okay, I don't know how to use art words. Ain't it pretty, Paul? There, that's about as good as I know art. All right, let's see what the red does. Really nice. That is, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Do you remember the, I don't know, they may still have them, but the watercoloring books? Where you just have to put the water on the coloring book and the color comes out. And they were always, crappy colors, washed out and all that kind of stuff. But this is, I see lots of things that I like with this. And of course, remember that these are going to be the backgrounds for artist trading cards. So if anything doesn't look absolutely perfect, which very little of my artwork does look that's cause for celebration if it looks absolutely perfect. So I'm just going up to the edge of that Caucasian skin. You still see the crayon marks. Excuse me, still see the crayon marks here. I think if you scrub at them, you're going to pick up the paper. You're going to kind of peel up the paper. Let's try the purple, because it's a dark like the brown was. And my daughter gave me these gel sticks, and she gave me some clear gesso because I didn't have any clear gesso, and it was on, she did really good thing. She went to my Amazon wish list, which I make public, in case there's anybody who's just dying to get me something. So anyway, I suggested as a great idea for your birthday or Christmas or whatever. Why not? Why not? Put things out there. And if somebody goes and gets you something you wanted, well, hallelujah. Nothing wrong with that. I'll kind of, these, I think the dark colors maybe. I don't know. You're seeing more of the crayon. But I'm really liking the color, especially of this red and this purple. This is a very nice true purple. A lot of times with watercolors or paints, they'll give you a lavender or a very pinky purple or a very blue purple, but this is just straight out purple. And again, I'm going to just kind of flood it with water and see what it does. I mean, things like this, if worse comes to worse and it sucks really bad and you hate it, you know, you're out of sheet of paper, which I don't think that's the worst thing. I really don't. This is a blue. Let me see if I think it makes any difference if I just go immediately in with the water or if... Yes, is the answer to that. You know, I put the marks down and then came right in with the watercolor, and it's working much better. So, what did we learn from that? We learned to come on in and use the paint. You know, it doesn't need to sit. Go ahead, scribble around, although I still see the marks there. Interesting. I am very interested with this. Really like that color. And that was the dark blue. Let me see what the light blue does. Excuse me for putting my arm there. Not much difference between those two blues, I don't see. Do you see? It all depends too on how much water you're adding. I'm going to have to edit this because this is going too long. I'm coming back, I'm going to let that purple and blue blend themselves here. I'm not going to pull out the black because, just because. I'm going to dab up some of this paint, water. I am not too keen on the brown. I found it to be unfriendly and not wanting to play well with others. How's that? So I'm going over that with some green. Now still with me, I hope. That's a pretty green. It's a lot prettier than it is with the brown. But if you notice, the actual marks have kind of dissolved there. You know, they blended away, kind of like this did. I like that much better. How do you like that? Do you like it? Pick one. Yes, no. Get some of that up. I like that much better. And I may have to just work with that brown. And a different kind of paper. Say if this were watercolor paper or something like that. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good podcaster job of not reaching. So let's see what we have here. This is the dark green. See, there I go. I'm trying to pull off the wrong end. Here we go. Let's bring some of this green in. And some of the light green. Okay, that's much more of a contrast because this green looks much limier. And I could have used the paintbrush that came with it. I didn't. I just had my water brush out, so. Okay. I don't want to make brown by playing green and purple. Let's see how this does. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I like this color. I like all the colors so far except for brown. I am not an earth tone person. I am very much a jewel tone person, so that is not the least bit surprising. I have a friend who is an earth tone girl, and she likes the browns and rich goldens and stuff like that. Not me. I like my jewel tones. Okay, those you still there? I have to keep checking every so often to see if I'm anywhere close to the frame, or did I? All right, and I'm just going to pull it all over here in the corner, and that's going to be that for this background. And I will take a still shot of it after it's had time to dry. So, I hope this gives you an idea of what the Faber Castell Gel Sticks are. Like I said, it's a kit of 12. Comes with a paintbrush. There's a black and a white. I hadn't tried those yet. But this is my background for 8 ATC cards. Okay, I went and dried these with the hairdryer because I don't have a heat tool, but that's okay. And I think they turned out great. Like I said, these will be the backgrounds for some artist trading cards. And the only rule about an artist trading card is that it is 2.5 by 3.5. For swaps, sometimes there will be additional rules, like a certain medium will be requested, or that's part of the swap, but anyway, I'm just watercolor. And yes, I still see the heat from the hairdryer didn't have any effect on this. You know, I didn't know if it might maybe melt whatever it's made out of, the gelato stuff, gel, but it did not. I still like that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, wow. And so I have 8 of these ready to go now to decorate in any way I choose. Happy crafting, one and all. Thanks for watching.